Hi, it's Bumbleberry, and we're back for another adventure in Cinders. It's astonishing what a simple walk can do to one's spirits. If I'm going to miss the freedom to do something, then above all else it's going to be the freedom to wander about whenever I please. When I walk with no specific goal, I can just switch off and observe my thoughts jumping into their little drawers. With each step I can feel my muscles relaxing. And strolling through the market has its moments too. I saw the most gorgeous shoes. Were they glass? Oh my goodness, I want to know. They were imported from the eastern lands, but at that price they should have been made of diamonds or dragon skin. Who buys something like that? I mean, I know I would if I could, but that's beside the point, right? Forget about it. I think we should ask our fairy godmother for some awesome stuff. Not a dress or anything. You just talk to people today. Yes, you should go back home. Goodbye, Freedom. Perrault! What are you doing here? Hello there, Cinders. Oh, I didn't see you coming. Hello, Captain. So how are you doing? You look a bit upset. Do I? Oh, quite the contrary. I just got back from a very nice walk. Cleared my mind of trouble. What are you doing here, Captain? I was just about to begin my evening patrol. Although with this kind of weather, you could compare it to going for a walk. Should I go too? I don't know. Let's go. Sounds lovely. Would you mind if I accompanied you? Hope it isn't too dangerous. Dangerous? Hardly. But are you sure? You said you just spent the afternoon walking about, and the patrol route is quite long. Gloria doesn't like me anyway. Don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Besides, this is my last day of freedom. I'd rather make it last as long as possible. Lady Carmosa is coming back home tomorrow. I see. Now I understand the long face. Very well then, you may come with me, but be warned I will not change or shorten the route if you're tired. May not be the most demanding duty there is for a shoulder. A shoulder? What is wrong with me? Soldier, but it is a duty still. Oh, don't worry, I can be very militant if there's a need for it. Some of my witty riposte, is that how you pronounce it? And well-aimed grimaces could be classified as weaponry. Ha! I had no idea you're such a menace. I can only hope it won't end up in you arresting you for possession of lethal irony. Oh my gosh, the cheese is overwhelming. Oh goodness. I have failed miserably at this attempt at being a guard. What do you mean? Is something wrong? My feet are killing me, and I thought I had a chance at this line of work. You've walked almost the whole route already. It seemed a fine patrolling job to me. The town is safe, calm. Nothing happened on your watch. Isn't that what matters? Does anything dangerous ever happen on these routes? Because if so, I must admit I'm disappointed. Unfulfilled potential for adventure. No, it's almost always uneventful. And I really feel like I've accomplished something today. But if these patrols don't change anything, why do you do them? Because it prevents bad things. Yes, exactly. Maybe something will happen and the town is going to need me to be here. Good point. Like the kidnapping the other day. It's a good thing you were around. Whatever happens or does not happen, these patrols are my duty, Cinders. Written generations ago to keep this town in order, so that's what I will do. Does your duty make every choice for you? It even dictates how you should spend your evenings? One might think you don't know what to do when duties are done. That's why he probably is an alcoholic. You don't seem to accept the concept of duty in general? Excuse me? It's fine, I can understand. From what you've told me about your house and its rules, you're bound to dislike your duties. Isn't that almost by definition? Duty is something you have to do, not want to do, not chosen. How can you like an obligation like that? That's how it is for you, as Carmosa took over your house and life. For me, it's different. I have chosen and accepted my duties, or maybe chosen to accept them. I see the purpose of my duties, and I am glad I can contribute. And if I can have a pleasant walk every evening as a means to uphold order in this town, is it really that bad? When it pours or snows, the pleasure must be doubled. Okay, you've got me there. Though the town does look better when all the dirt and these clashing colors are covered by snow, or at least smudged by the rain in your eyes. So you honestly think, like protecting this sleepy, dirty town? I distinctly remember you saying you missed the past, the times of battles. Where do your patrols fit into that? I do whatever is necessary. If the times demand I walk in the town, that's what I will do. But yes, I do prefer the thrill of battle. I can't figure you out, Captain. 1 minute you stop to show me a magnificent view of the evening mist over the lake that unfolds from the palace stairs. A minute later you admit killing is more preferable to you than such an evening stroll. I do prefer battle, but I certainly did not say I preferred it over this evening stroll in particular. You like me? Are you a warrior or a poet? Or a killer poet, maybe? Oh, I would be an awful poet, I assure you. In fact, you may be right, my poetry would probably kill. So you're not even going to try? Come on. Roses are red, violets are blue. Ugh, if you break the law, then I'll kill you? That is the best. Oh my gosh. I've seen cruel cooks that wrote delicate poetry, and not all warriors are mindless brutes. You're right. I'm sorry. That's okay, but please understand I do not enjoy killing. What makes me feel good is the sense of proficiency at something, of being useful. I can see the value of freedom, but the notion of having a purpose is what works for me and makes me happy. It's nice to see someone content with where they are and what they do. Maybe the fact that I enjoy breaking rules is caused by the fact that I myself am not. But I broke a rule by inviting you to go out on patrol with me, and I did enjoy it very much. Eee! I'm glad, and if I offend you by questioning your way of life, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude or nosy. There aren't many people I can talk to about such things, and how can you think things through if you don't let them be questioned? So thank you. I was a bit skeptical beforehand about patrolling together. Now I regret we can't do that more often. How should I act? Oh my goodness. I am not uninterested. I want to just be friendly. I do like him. Let's be a little sexy. But the pleasure's all mine. Though I do feel the pleasure should be mutual at most times. You certainly have a way of making a statement. But honestly, you are a very interesting man. I'm surprised I didn't have to elbow my way through a crowd of young women here. Strength and mystery in a man usually attracts them like honey lures wasps. Oh, do they? They attracted me, haven't they? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. But then such a confident, beautiful, and smart woman as yourself is bound to have a circle of admirers at her whim. That is what men search for. Do they really? Of that I'm sure. I've just had no luck in finding such a person yet, but that does not mean that I admire such qualities less. What can I say? On a different note, I've noticed something today. You seem familiar with each other, Madame Guide and her? Or him? I owe her my life. Such an experience does bring people closer and creates a bond. Maybe for life, even. Really? What happened? It sounds like there's an interesting story behind it. I was just doing my duty. I led a small group against brigands terrorizing the forest, got separated while chasing their leader. I got him eventually, but he managed to wound me. I lost consciousness there in the middle of nowhere. Madame Guide was out searching for herbs when she found me. You could have bled to death. Yes, but she took me to her hideout and nursed me back to health. I'll always be grateful for that. Sounds almost like a fairy tale. All that's missing is romance and a they lived happily ever after ending. Well, at least part of that did happen, but it was no fairy tale, so we did not live happily ever after. This was a real story of bloodstains and pain, and... Wait, you were actually with Madame Guide? The wise and mysterious one? What? What? You were romantically involved with the ominous witch of the woods? I'm sorry if I've spoiled the story and the characters for you, but I am not a dark and brooding knight. Madame Guide is not an unearthly being. We were just human. Ew! Now I don't want to go out with him. Not because he went out with her, but, like, I'm friends with her and she was friends with my mom. There's, like, a huge generation gap, which means he's, like, 1 billion years old. I might be switching gears to old Princey Pie. Ew! They don't even say it was love. I don't think it was love. We were both lonely and fate brought us together. Companionship might be a better word for it. I'm sorry if that offends you. No, I guess I've never thought about Madame Gide as someone who could be lonely, or with any other human weakness for that matter. She appears to be so strong. She is strong, and a good woman, so it'd be a shame to see the prejudice win and drive her away from yet another town. What you said surprises me, really. Seeing just one side of her seems unfair as well. The two of you seem alike in so many ways. Because you can never miss... What? Because you can never miss while comparing a woman to your former lover? I'm sorry. I told you I'm no poet. Don't mention it. I actually do admire Madame Gide quite a bit, and I guess now I can see her in a different light. Both of you. A bit less of mystery, a bit more of reality. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. You're right, and I'm the one who's sorry. I did not mean to offend you. You didn't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the palace. The reporting duties call. Thank you for accompanying me. You're one of the most interesting and beautiful girls I've ever met. Can we see each other again and talk? Oh, gosh. I don't really want to anymore. Sure. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable now. Whatever. Thank you. I have enjoyed this walk immensely, too. I'll try to arrange it so we can meet again, as difficult as it may prove. I believe you can accomplish anything if you want to. Thanks for the confidence. I look forward to meeting you again, then. I really do need to go, Cinders. Have a nice night. You too, Captain. Good night. Ew. So how old is he? Like a billion? No, I'm just kidding. I need to calm down. It's just freaking me out. Madame Gide is my mom's friend. And actually, they make kind of a good couple. Now I feel like I can't go out with him, but I feel weird saying like, no, you can never see me again. Back to the same old. This feels almost like coming back to prison, out of my own will. After 2 such wonderful days of freedom, yeah, welcome back to the real life. Getting lost in the wilderness, befriending an uncivilized but noble tribe of short miners becoming their princess. That's hilarious. She's talking about Snow White. After spending the rest of my life being adored, praised, and... Oh, get a grip on yourself, Cinders. Carmosa, along with that crazy hairdo and strict rule set of hers, is due to come back home tomorrow. If I'm to have any chance to change my life, I really should think of something, and soon. My feet are begging for mercy. Those were really good shoes I saw at the market. I sure could use new shoes like that. These old horrors are just a few steps away from falling apart, and they blister my heels and ankles. Still, it was worth the effort. The good captain, bless his honorable heart, seems generally interested in my humble person. He seems like an interesting gentleman, too. Looks really dashing in all those belts, I think. Besides, I always fancied scars and a brooding disposition in a man. Oh my gosh! Okay, I think... Oh no! I was gonna end it here, but I feel like I need to see what the prince has to say. You've summoned me, my prince? That I did. You came back a bit late tonight. Was there any trouble on your route? Not at all, my prince. Something has caught my attention. You must be wondering why I wanted to see you at this hour. Surely you must have guessed it was something important. I'll have to ask you to make an important decision. I will not be expecting you to give me your answer right away. My lord? Let me explain. As you know, we live in a time of transition, and my father's death changed many things. Being so close to our family, you know, the king spent a lot of time trying to compromise, with little success. Despite his best wishes, all his life he remained an autocrat. That is why it has been my wish, my vision, to change the kingdom in such a way as to eliminate the need to compromise between freedom and order altogether. In other words, Perrault, I want reforms, but I am sure you know this. I do, my prince. I have known you long enough to be able to learn about the qualities of your character. What does that mean? I want to give the people a constitution, Perrault. I don't want them to be subjects. I want them to be citizens. I see. This will not make you any more popular among the nobles, sire. If that's even possible. You're not king yet, my lord, and there is some unrest amongst them. I won't announce your plans just yet. I need your protection. You already have it. Yes, my friend. I already know that. But there are different kinds of enemies I'm going to face during my reign. I will be giving people more freedom, but that means taking away some of the old precious order. The nobles won't stand for it. They will want my head. They wouldn't dare. Of course not. That would give me a reason to ask for their heads. They will not do anything openly. Do you understand what I now speak of, Perrault? So you want me to spy for you? It is the new battlefield, Captain. The theater of war in our times, and the crown needs you to be our champion. Champion? But it isn't an honorable war, it's a war of lies. It's like his least favorite thing. It's a war of discretion and intelligence, qualities I know you possess in abundance, not to mention loyalty. Forgive me, my lord, I don't want to come across as naive. I am simply not accustomed to all the subtleties of ruling. I'm surprised. What would you require of me? You would have to spend more time at the court, that much is certain. Keep your eyes and ears open, of course. Socialize much more. You would have to trade those blades of yours for exquisite white gold cutlery, I'm afraid. Maybe do something about that outfit? All those belts. I see. It's not exactly... It isn't... He's rugged. He wants to be in the woods. I am not a tyrant. You do have a choice, blah, blah, blah. Should you choose to distance yourself from this lovely mess I am planning for the realm, you can leave your current service with honor and retire. Your patrolling duty is purely ceremonial nowadays, and the guards have their officers. As it is, your position at court is a matter of empty traditionalism. Nothing more. You would send me away? To where? Oh, I am certain there is some picturesque and lucrative strip of loyal land left that I can make you count of. How about Middle Hollow? Such a quaint little place. You deserve it. That simple? This is very surprising. It's strange. It's a strange thing to learn that you are not needed. Rubbish, Perrault. The crown needs you. I need you. This is precisely why I am asking you to make your own decision. If I am to rule this realm, I have to learn to make difficult choices, and this is my first. I am not ordering you to become the new Royal Master Spy. I am giving you a choice. Not only because I know that you wouldn't make a good agent serving me against your own will, but also because you are my friend, Perrault. Oh, that's so nice. If that's the case, I reckon I'd prefer to just be a subject. It will be enough, Captain. Let us not say things we will regret later. Very well. Will this be all, my prince? Yes, Captain. Give my proposal some thought. I would have your answer in the next few days. Now go. No, Sophia. I am not dealing with you today. So what did you guys think of all of this? I'm going to keep playing because I kind of don't want to be with Perrault anymore. I kind of want to switch over to the prince. But maybe I'm just overreacting to the fact that he dated my mom's, friend. Maybe Madame Guide is younger and so is he than what I anticipated. And I understand back in those times there was a huge age difference normally. But I want Cinders' love to be like a true love that's just hers. I don't know. Maybe I'm overly romantic about this. And I still don't understand why I can't be friends with these stepsisters. Garces, maybe because I come home late every day. But we'll find out what to do. In the meantime, I hope you all stay sweet and have a great day. Bye!